Welcome to Life on Helton Creek. I'm Anna.
I'm Josie.
I'm Tucker.
We're in the hayfield today. I am a hot mess express in the hayfield. We have been over the house talking to the contractor. Our windows are in today. We are so excited because now that the windows are in, that means other things will start moving a little quicker. They've been off and because they couldn't do anything without windows, and we've been off because our life has been a frenzy once again. So there they are back. They've been in the back part of the field loading up hay on Dale's truck, and Kent's finishing him up, and then he'll finish us up and we'll go over to Dale's and unload. We've lost a cow today. One of our Kennedy Creek girls is down for the count. She's got a fairly new calf on her that we're gonna have to take and put up in bottle feed. Her shoulder is messed up. It's like knocked out of place or something. I don't remember all the exact details, but she can't walk. And you know, you can't do rotator surgery on a cow. So we're gonna lose her, and it's really sad. You would think living on a farm, you get used to that loss of animals and things like that, but it never gets what you'd call easy. It's always a heartbreak to lose one of our critters. So I don't know how many of y'all have ever built a house, but I've got to spend a couple of days getting light fixtures and faucets and those types of things that I want, ceiling fans and all that kind of stuff that I'd like to have in my house. It'll save money if I go get them myself. Plus I will be assured that it is what I want if I go get them myself. There's a cornfly out here with me. Say hi, Pa. There's my living room window.
Okay.
Oh, it looks fabulous. Oh, look at that. Yep.
Right. Your mama's over yonder.
So we've had a little excitement.
Yeah.
Tell them what happened, Pa.
Well, one of our cows had a busted shoulder, a dislocated shoulder pretty bad, and she had about a month-old calf, and she was falling away, and that shoulder kind of prevented her from putting her head down. So she was losing a lot of weight pretty fast. So we caught her yesterday and carried her and sold her. And we just caught the month-old calf, and I reckon Josie's gonna try to make a 4/8 calf out of it. It's a little female, little black female, half Limousin, half Angus. So,
and you know, it just goes to show that it's not always fun on farms. Sometimes you got to make hard decisions, and
yeah, we kind of thought, you know, she was really poor when we brought her in because she had a calf on her, and I just figured she just didn't hold her body condition when she had a calf on her.
Because that's
threw
typical.
This calf, and you know, she just kept getting worse and worse, and Darcy found her down, and so we started investigating a little bit and found out she had that busted shoulder, and so she wasn't doing nothing but suffering and starving. So
right.
So we sold her, and now we've got this calf to deal with. Josie decided she wants to make a 4/8 calf.
Yeah, it's Josie's first year in 4-H, and you know, it's now that they live over here, it's going to be a lot easier for her to fix a bottle and feed the baby and
walk across the street.
Walk across the street and brush it and play with it and gentle it up real good. So if you're praying people, say a prayer, that goes well.
Yeah, yeah.
And
getting it take a bottle after it's been on its mama is usually a challenge.
Yeah,
so
that's going to be
we'll
hard.
Have to work on that for a little
that's
bit,
going to be hard.
So,
but we got them all up. We gave them a treat. Checked on everybody. Everybody looks pretty good.
Yeah. Gave them some salt. That's what they were craving.
Yeah. And of course, they act like they hadn't ate nothing in a month, and they've got grass and all the hay they can stand back there. And they finally got water.
Yeah.
Because we've had some rain, so there's finally water in the creeks. Anyway, I guess we're fixing to see what our first bottle does. Did he take it? So this is a transom. It came off the top of this door because obviously we don't have enough room on the top. And I love, love, love the door. But I didn't know what to do with the transom yet. And we had several people make a suggestion that we put the transom right up there. Right up there. So that would be the attic. And I think that's what we're gonna do. There's all the windows. It really makes a difference in the size of the room, I think. Makes the room look bigger. This is the only wish I would have in the whole house. And I wish I would have doubled that window, but it would have...
It's supposed to be sideways.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to have been sideways, but it's okay. I would have doubled this window, but it would have taken away cabinet space or something, I don't know, but it's fine. Right now there's a view of the dumpster, but when all this is cleaned up, it'll be a great view and a wonderful breeze. So I'm excited about that. Doesn't that look great with two big windows in it? Now that the windows are in, the heat and air will come this week and start pulling out all the old stuff. I don't know where they are, if they've ordered the unit yet or not, but we're moving the unit to the back. So they'll come and start pulling out all the old stuff and making plans and walk through on where we want the new vents and all of that. The electricians may be back this week. I'm not sure if they have anything to do before inspection happens. And the plumbers will be here this week for a final walkthrough before they start cutting and doing all the final things. It is moving right along. I think it'll look a lot better, and we'll be able to fix this sidewalk that's just a little out of balance. It's just a little cattywampus. The sidewalk leads you to the other side of the door, not to the door, so we're gonna work on that. Michelle and I went yesterday and got fixtures for the house. So we got the front door lock. So we got the front door, the back door, the interior doors. We got the light, the pendant light for the island, for over the sink, the ceiling fans. We already have all the tub and shower fixtures. There's a lot. There's just a lot. We shall see. I'll show it to you as we get it put up. So coming over here this morning to the house to check on things. And look who's here. Grill and Fireplace Superstore out of Nashville, Hearth and Grill. All the things are out on the ground, all the parts and pieces, and we're gonna go in and see what we got. And I better let them know I'm videoing. So here's all the parts and pieces in the house. Who knew that it took so much to get a fireplace in? But this is her, and they say she's a monster, and she'll go right up through there and right up through there. This is what they have installed. You can see the fire brick in the back. Of course, there's no doors or anything yet because everything has to be secured. And there's one more step they have to do, but there's all that, and there's all of that going out the top. So we are moving on. There's the transom in the attic of the house. This is the side porch. Master guest attic. I think it looks great. What do y'all think? So this week, they are going to replace all of these columns, and we are taking out all of the rails. So all of the rails here, and we will put back a cedar post. So we'll take out each of these and all the rails, and we'll put back cedar posts, and there will be 3 on that end, 6 on the porch, and then we've got to get our stonework done there. This is what else I was going to show you. They fixed my window. So now it opens to the side. Just much easier open and close. So here's the latest question I have for you. Just comment down below and let me know. Leave the door white or paint the door dark? What do you think? Paint it black to go with the darker cedar posts that are going in and the black gutters, or leave it white and just go with it? Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on that. So the siding is a debate that we've had back and forth, back and forth. Do we do vinyl siding or do we do hardy board? Now, if you don't know what hardy board is, like I didn't know, it is a cement board. And they put it on your house, and it has the strips in between it. So on the main house part, You have the strips in between each board. And then when you get up in the eave, it goes this way. So it's a little decorative. And anyway, it's cement board. It's really heavy. It won't burn, they say. It's really good insulation. All the things. The downside is it has to be painted. It has to be caulked. It takes a lot longer and it costs a lot more money. So it requires maintenance. It requires you to paint every few years. I don't know exactly how often. It requires caulking, you know, keeping all that up, and just maintenance. The vinyl siding, on the other hand, you can put the insulation underneath the vinyl siding, put the vinyl siding up, and the only maintenance that the vinyl siding needs is to spray it off. Being as we live on a farm, we have a couple of pressure washers. We have done it many, many times before. We also have a couple of friends that own their own business who power wash houses and that kind of thing. So I think we're good on that. And vinyl siding is just less expensive. I mean, that's just what it boils down to. It's less expensive. The plumber's been here and roughed in most of it. Not all of it, but I did have all my mixers, which is the controls on the showers. They have to put those in right away as they're doing the plumbing. It's easier and cheaper for them to do it that way than it is to come in later and try to do it. So they have that on both the showers. I'm trying to think of what else. They're using PEX. Very happy about that. PEX pipe it stretches. It's very pliable. It's much better than PVC. It's also easier than PVC to install. There was already a faucet on the front of the house, in front of the garage, and I asked them to put another one in the back. So we'll have two faucets, one up front, one in the back, outside. That'll be nice. I need to go by and talk to the guy that's building my cabinets, make some final decisions with him, see what kind of stain he's going to use, what color, what he's got in his mind versus what I've got in my mind. I really need to get a piece of board that has that stain on it so I can take that to the flooring place and get my flooring pinned down. I've got about 3 that I really like, really priced well, under $4. I was really happy about that. I'm not painting my cabinets in the kitchen. I'm staining them. So I really want to be sure that the stain on the cabinets matches the floor color and all that. Piper is the baby calf's name. She is still not calming down. Maybe just a titch. She's a little bit calmer, but she's taken the bottle, but they have to convince her. Once she gets started, she's okay, but they have to convince her, and she's only taken a whole bottle a time or two. So we're a little concerned about her. We're not real sure she's going to make a great 4-H calf. We might have to change that whole idea. So my neighbors stopped by, and they're missing some cows, so I'm out in the woods looking to see if they cross the fence to get to my house. And there are more mushrooms back here. Look how huge they are. Thank you so much for joining us today at Life on Helton Creek. I'm sorry I'm a little late, but again, like I told you before, life catches up and things get crazy around here, quick, fast, and in a hurry. So if you have any questions or comments or suggestions, drop them below. I love hearing from you guys. You have some of the best ideas. I'm a little overwhelmed, if you can't tell, with everything going on. So a little help with making decisions is not going to hurt my feelings any at all. Again, thanks for joining us today at Life on Helton Creek. Please remember, you're never alone. Be blessed.